What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Real Clips, and I'm back with a video, man. I know we haven't dropped a video in a long time, but I've been getting a lot of developments and stuff, over that time. So I ain't been, slacking off too much. I'm gonna get my computer, and it's so crazy with this coronavirus, man. That's what really just knocked everything off. Is because I was supposed to start like at least an advance into 2 weeks ago, but that got cut off since I can't go nowhere. I can't buy nothing. Everything's out. So my money just been, just staying here, and I can't really get the best, so I'm not gonna spend it. But here we are. We're back with a video. Today we're gonna be talking about the tutorial on how to strike and overall save your stamina in UFC 3, because I know it's hard, bro. It's really hard. Even when you master it, you can still slip up a lot of times. In this video you're gonna see me slip up a lot of times, so just pay attention and make sure you click that like button, bro. We need to get up. We need to, we need to advance, man. We need to get up. So, and further ado, we're not gonna get, we're not gonna, just stand up and blah blah. But Seer, you see, I got Zabit. I don't know how to for sure say his name, but I think it's Magomedov Sherdov. I'm not sure, Shaprov, but I forgot. So you see, my opponent here is Duhucho or Duhuchi. I don't really know how his play style is, so I was kind of just rushing into it and just trying to get into striking. As you can see, he's kind of rushed. I hit him with a little body kick. It's always mandatory for you to go for the body early rounds, because it takes down their stamina. As you can see, our stamina difference is really different right now. As you can see, his is a little bit off. Mine is barely even moving. So as you can see, I'm weaving a little bit. Head movement, it has very changing pros and cons. See, as you can see, he got a little knockdown there. He hit me with a little left hook. So man, as you can see, I'm going for the body left early. Head movement has a lot of pros and cons. So even though you might block a strike, you can easily run it into a landing strike, and that can be a game changer for you. It can cause a knockdown. It can even cause a KO. So you gotta be, strategizing on how you should move your head. As you can see, I'm wearing down my stamina a lot. You see, that was a perfect example. I kind of dunked over. He hit me with a right overhand. That was a good strike, but still it wasn't enough to counter that right overhand. So as you can see, I'm going for elbows and knees now, because they're really useful if you know how to use them. Knees are very useful if you're going for bodies and you're trying to get their stamina down quick as possible, so that you can strike during the other rounds. So as you can see, I'm kind of struggling. I think he landed 2 knockdowns. I'm picking and choosing on where I should strike. He's getting the momentum. He's striking. It's gonna change here in a second. He's going for my body now. As you can see, I get that leg kick. That's where he kind of slows down, and that's where I kind of get out of hand, because I'm not sure on where I should strike and how I should strike it. But as you see, my head movement is not just where I'm moving my head. My head is kind of I'm moving it to where he has to fake strike in order for him to land a strike. That might be hard to sound, but just picture it in your head. If you're shooting straight jabs and your hand is right where that jab is, and you move your hand, that jab is gonna go straight. So as you can see, I'm hitting them with the elbows here. I got a little knockdown. So now I'm okay, calm down, because we both have 1 knockdown. In this mode, we're in stand and bang. I was just trying to give a little striking tutorial, but this mode is stand and bang. So stand and bang is kind of awkward. It's very bipolar. You can really have a good character and get good strikes, and they'll still just hit you a one-hitter quitter, and you'll get knocked. So you got to be careful when you're in stand and bang. As you can see, my staminas are really low. This round, and the round is over. So as you can see, he landed a knockdown. That could, if we were in a real UFC match, that would have been done. But I'm checking to see how much we both have. I see he's up by a stun, so I'm not too worried. I know his moves now. He's hitting me. He attacks early. I pretty much know that if you get from a amount of distance, he's gonna shoot for a head kick, and if you're picking and choosing, he's gonna shoot for body kicks and all that other stuff. As you can see, he's using head movement too. He knows that he knows what the cons is of pros and cons is of using head movement. So yeah, just strategize when you use head movement, even with overall movement. If you're like striding back and forth and left and right, it can still be a bad thing, But as you can see, we're just going back and forth, and I'll be back to give you guys an ending tutorial on how to strike. So as you guys can see, I just got that knockdown. I'm getting them now. I'm in his head. I'm getting that momentum. Momentum is a big part of when you're striking too, because that can lead on if you're gonna win or if you're gonna lose. So pretty much, I'm tearing him up. He's getting lazy with his strikes. Boom. He thinks I'm going to top, and there it is. I hit him in his mid. I'm doing a little taunt at the end. But hey, man, that's pretty much how you strike. Just don't be lazy with your strikes. Strategize when you're striking, and make sure that you get in your opponent's head while you're striking. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in another video. We're out.